Oh, Beatles, my Beatles, what have you done? This might be an all-time low for you. Hi, I'm Bob, and you are in the United States of Analog, and I come to you today with a heavy heart because I was shocked and chagrined today, and I'll tell you a little more about it. First, let me preface this video by saying I'm an uber Beatles fan. I have been since I started collecting Beatles stuff back in the 60s. Yeah, I'm that old. I'm talking about the original stuff, and I'll get to that in a second. What have the Beatles done? Could this be an all-time low? The release of Now and Then, the new quote-unquote single, the quote-unquote last single from the band is out. And despite the distribution issues that I've been hearing about for the release of the 12-inch and the 7-inch single and all its various incarnations and formats, I happened to find one at Target today. One on the shelves. I was just passing through looking for some jeans. And I saw this. I actually saw the back. I almost passed it because I hadn't seen the back of the album before. This is the back, and this is the front. Now and Then. The Beatles, 12-inch. Now and Then. The new single on red vinyl. I'm assuming a Target exclusive? Man, was I shocked when I took this over to the Target price reader, the barcode scanner, and these numbers popped up. $21.99. $21.99 US for a 12-inch single with 2 songs on it, one of which I already own. And the other one I don't really think sounds like a Beatles song at all. And it pains me to tell you this. The Beatles are my favorite band of all time. Let's think of some of the things that they've done for us. They changed our culture. They changed our hair. They changed our clothes. They changed our politics. They changed the way we listen to music. They brought us a message of love at a time in our country's history or the world's history where we needed it the most. They delivered the best music the planet ever heard. I'm not even sure John, Paul, George, and Ringo are from planet Earth. I think they were delivered from above, from a UFO. They're probably grays. And fourth, maybe their greatest accomplishment of all, they got out of the game while they were still great. They didn't dilute their catalog like the Rolling Stones or other bands. We have nothing but greatness from the Beatles. And they will always be great because they left the game when they were great. I even like Wings. Don't tell anybody. But Now and Then, does it even sound like John Lennon? I know Peter Jackson has all this technology and Giles Martin, and they've done some amazing things. Amazing. I've watched the Peter Jackson Let It Be, Get Back documentary 4 times in its entirety. So I'm not throwing shade. But it doesn't sound like a John Lennon song. Now and Then sounds like a Paul McCartney track from maybe the early 2000s, like something off of the Creation in the Backyard or whatever that record was. It doesn't sound like anything they've ever done before. And it's kind of a downer.
In D minor, really the saddest of all keys. Really, I don't know why, but it makes people weep.
It's kind of a downer. And then you're talking $21.99 for 2 songs? I haven't even adjusted that for inflation. In 1969 or so, I bought my first Beatles single. It was Hey Jude and Revolution, 2 great Beatles songs, classics, on 145 RPM. 69 cents. Let me get the inflation calculator out here. Inflation calculator. In 1969, I think that was the year that single came out. Learn how to type, Bob. I'm angry. And I bought it. Because I can't resist, right? You see it on the shelf. You see one, you're going to pick it up. It's red. I purchased an item for 69 cents in 1969. And pardon me if I've got the year wrong. It could have been 70. I think it was 69 because I was still living stateside before I moved to England for the second time. 69 cents. And calculate. At best, $5.75 record. I think a $5 record. Yeah, $5.79. Okay? That's what this, well, it's a 12-inch. So let's say $7.50 for a 12-inch. Not $21.99. At the same Target, I could have bought a remixed, remastered version of Abbey Road for like 24 bucks. So where do they get off? Where do they get off? And here's the other thing that bothers me about this, and I'm sorry I'm ranting. I am a Beatles fan. Look, I've got this to prove. I've got a whole set of these. How cool are those? I might feel a little better about this purchase if there was some cool, like, unpublished black and white group shot of the Beatles on the cover. But no, we get this generic now and then linen thing. I'm upset. This is an all-time low for the Beatles, and it pains me to say that. It's a money grab. And guess who doesn't need money? The Beatles. None of them. Ringo, Paul, they're well off. The estates of George and John, they're well off. They put out some good stuff, and I've bought a lot of it. I've got 12 copies of the White Album on vinyl. And that doesn't even include the CD versions I have. So this is coming from a super fan. It's coming from love. Love Me Do. I don't need Love Me Do. It's on here. Look at this back cover. This is the picture of the Beatles. This is little tiny Beatles I've seen 1,000 times. Give me a nice cover shot of the Beatles, and then Now and Then. And I bought it. I fell for it. Because I'm a pushover. I'm a chump. Probably not even going to open it. Because, oh, it could be collectible. I don't know. Listen, Beatles, I love you. Paul, if you're watching. Ringo, peace and love, peace and love. I interviewed you once. I interviewed Ringo. I've seen both Paul and Ringo in concert. I saw Ringo play in Bob Dylan's band in the Night of the Hurricane at the Astrodome way back in the late 70s, I think it was. I love you guys, but you don't need the money. You don't need my $21.99. Give this away for free. You don't need the money. You don't need $21.99. With tax, I have the receipt. With tax, it was 23 something. Love me don't, you know, or love you don't. Look, I'm a little red hot right now because I just got back from the store and I'm $23 and something cents lighter. I will cherish this record. I'm sure I'll slip it into the collection and never play it. I just wanted to express my feelings. Rock and rollers, let's stop with the money grab. Bands, solo artists, this is why rock is dying. Let's stop with the money grabs. Let's stop with the $2,000 concert tickets. Let's stop with the $50 t-shirts, $60, $100 t-shirts. I know it's expensive. I know you're not making any money because everybody's streaming music and you're making, you know, you're making less than a penny a play or what. I feel for you. Times are tough, okay? But like Ray Davies said, times are tough, but we'll all survive. We just have to learn to economize. I think that's the lyric. Don't hit us up for $21.99 for a 12-inch single, even though it's on red vinyl and pressed in Germany. All right? Thanks for watching this rant from a rock and roll fan. I'll see you next time under better circumstances in the United States of analog.